Delhi Sarai Rohilla Garib Rath. So it's like kind of one of the slowest train to Delhi, but it's the Garib Rath which is operating at 12 o'clock in the afternoon from Bandra, and it will be reaching by tomorrow 11 o'clock to Delhi Sarai Rohilla. It takes a route through Ahmedabad, so that's a different route than the normal, or you can say the conventional Bombay Delhi route. So there is a single line also, I think, somewhere, but it has been fully electrified recently. So our locomotive is WAP5, which should probably be going till the end, that is our completing our entire journey. The interesting part is for Bombay and Delhi is it's like we have Garib Rath almost every day except Monday. The only difference is on 3 days it is leaving at 5 o'clock and going through the faster route, that is through Ratlam. And this one which we are going to travel today is going to go through Ahmedabad. There are a lot of people who come from Ahmedabad also. This train is like having side middle berth also in almost all coaches, since it's a Garib Rath. Probably it will soon change to AC3 economy, not sure when that will happen. So it's all, so there are like 19 coaches in this train, and this train is really very fantastic in terms of like fare, because it's like the cheapest 3AC fare that one can really afford. Just like 5 minutes left for the train to depart, and we are going to leave shortly. So only 5 minutes left, and then we will be heading to our next halt, which is in Mumbai itself, that is Borivali. Most of the trains halt there, both the Rajdhanis also halt there. So it's like a stop which almost every train stops, except I think Duronto doesn't stop over there. So we depart from Bandra Terminus station sharp on time. This is going to be a very long journey, and that is why this video would be longer than my usual video length. So watch till the end and enjoy and experience the punctuality and everything which I would be sharing with you. This is actually my first ever journey in this particular Garib Rath. I have travelled in Bandra one, I have travelled in Rajdhani, but this is the first time I am travelling in this one, and probably I have not really travelled in this train because it takes 23 hours. So that's really a lot of time as compared to many other trains compared to this particular Garib Rath. And especially since there is an option of that other Garib Rath which runs thrice a week. So yeah, if in case you are traveling to Delhi, this might be your least preferred option, but if in case if you consider in terms of fare, and if in case you consider in terms of seats availability, this is really a very good option. Because seats, even if you have RAC or like little bit of waiting or something, it usually gets confirmed. The fare is very less, and even if you take a Tatkal in this particular train, it is actually less than what it would be in the normal 3AC fare. So that's really an interesting part. So let's see how the journey unfolds. So our train reached Borivali a bit late, and we have departed not after a long halt, maybe like 3 minutes or so. So that was pretty much like kind of a normal halt. And we have already departed, as you can see. That's also like parallel departure. It will be going on the slow line because there is 4 lines till Virar. So now the train would not be stopping too much. It is actually scheduled to stop directly at Surat, and I am expecting this train to overtake Kerala Sampark Kranti at Vasai Road. So let's find out. So the train is doing very fantastic run, and that is indeed Kerala Sampark Kranti Express, which our Garib Rath Express is overtaking at Vasai Road station. So this is precisely because that's Kerala Sampark Kranti Express is scheduled to reach Surat after our train. So that's why, as per that, the controllers are doing that. So let's meet at Surat now. So we have reached Surat, and it's the diamond city. So yeah, I don't have diamond, but Surat is known for diamond city, and it is also known for textile. And means there are a lot of parcels here, because the loading of parcel happens over here. That's the train. And we reached here like 5 minutes before time, so all in all, it did a very fantastic run. We skipped Vapi and Valsad, and we also got a nice run. Important thing is there is no food provision since this is Garib Rath and there is no like pantry car or anything. So it's like you don't get any food or anything in this train. So it's better you get it something from Bombay itself, or it's better if you can probably buy it Surat, because it doesn't halt anywhere, so it's not so easy to get food. So make sure to get the food somewhere where you can possibly get it. So the signal of dawn is given and we are about to leave in some time. We depart from Surat railway station at 3:17. It's hardly a minute of delay, which is not a big deal. And now we will see the Tapti river, on which this particular important city Surat is located. So this is Tapti river bridge, and this is Tapti river on which our train is passing through, and this bridge is phenomenal. The view is much more better if you are traveling towards Bhusawal, because there this particular river is like this wide, but the nature view is very beautiful. You can see my other train videos and you will find it out. Whenever I have traveled on that particular bridge near Bhusawal, it is magnificent to watch that also. And this is Narmada River Bridge. It is a very big bridge, and really it means to take video on this particular bridge I feel very scary, because this particular bridge is massive and the water is like always full. The Narmada River Bridge is again on the central line also. It is near Hoshangabad, now known as Narmadapuram, and this particular river is really magnificent to watch. Now we will soon reach Bharuch railway station, because Bharuch junction or Bharuch railway station is located just very next to this bridge. So we arrived on Bharuch and we have reached over here a little bit late. But the city is actually located on the banks of Narmada river. I mean, like the station and the bridge is like hardly few minute walk away. So yeah, that's like a very unique thing. And probably when the train goes to Bombay side, the loco pilot would be able to even see the bridge while he would be waiting on the station. Train departed from Bharuch railway station very quickly. You can see in the clock it's hardly 3:55 and the train has started. So that's just like a 1 minute delay or so. And the next very station is Vadodara Junction, the very famous and important Vadodara Junction where our train would be stopping. So let's meet at Vadodara Junction. So we reached Vadodara and we reached like roughly around 5 minutes late. This is a very big junction because there is a line which goes to Ratlam and Delhi, and there is one line which goes to Ahmedabad. So this is the point from where our train will deviate from the conventional Delhi line. That is usually the train goes to Delhi via Ratlam, but here our train will actually head towards Ahmedabad and go towards Delhi. So this is from where we will be moving towards the Ahmedabad side, and the usual Rajdhani or the Sampark Kranti or the other Garib Rath will be going to the Ratlam line, which is a different line, which is actually for the Delhi line. So our train departed and this is as you can see 4:54. So kind of 4:55. So we departed exactly the same amount of delay, that is 5 minutes late. Again, if you haven't bought anything for food or anything before, you can definitely buy, but on this particular station there were like few stalls, so not that amazing options, but definitely you can purchase something. And especially if in case for night, if you don't have anything to eat, then it's better you get it from Ahmedabad itself. This is Nadiyad Junction and our train is arriving here almost sharp on time. Its arrival time is 5:40 in the evening, and the halt is not for too long, so I won't be going down It is just for 2 minutes, and then the train will start and head towards its next very most important stop, that is Ahmedabad Junction. So the punctuality is really bang on for this train, and apart from the food not being available, that is expected because it is a Garib Rath. So let's meet at Ahmedabad Junction. We reached Ahmedabad, and we have reached a lot of before time. Means we have reached almost like 10 minutes before time. And since we have reached a lot of before time, we would be like waiting here for almost like 25 minutes because the scheduled departure is like at 6:55. So yeah, it's going to be a long wait. Ahmedabad is one of the biggest places in Gujarat, and you name it and you will get the thing over here because it's like you can say kind of like a capital itself, but it's not exactly the capital of Gujarat, but definitely the most important city in Gujarat. And this is also one of the place where all the train stops. No train can pass through the station without stopping. So yeah, that's a unique thing which happens over here. And if you haven't taken or bought any food, definitely you can get a lot of things in Ahmedabad station, and you can see the stalls and everything is there on all platforms, and a lot of food eatable items are like there. Even the items related to Gujarati dishes like dhokla and other stuff is also there. So definitely a lot of options you can definitely buy here. We depart from Ahmedabad sharp on time. The clock is just 6:56 as you can see, and the train has been phenomenal in terms of punctuality so far. The next stop is Gandhinagar capital, not far away from Ahmedabad, but I won't be taking a very long video because RPF won't allow me, as I have seen a lot of RPF boarding here. That's a short glimpse of Gandhinagar capital, and let's see at Palanpur. Reached Palanpur and we have reached bang on time, and behind you can see the double stack container freight. Actually one is also passing beside it, so it's like a very unique thing which can be seen on this particular line. I will try and see if I can show you like the high pantograph which generally the locos have, but the stop over here is not for too long, so just like for 2 minutes or something. This is really phenomenal. I quickly reached here and I'll head back to my coach because the train is about to start. So the train has started, and I'll take rest from here on because now the next stop is uh, Abu Road. Yes, and that will be coming at 10:50. But I won't be trying to keep myself awake because I'll try to capture the Jaipur station, which comes early in the morning. So good night for now, and see you in the morning. So we have been leaving Jaipur at 6:21, I should say, and we are heading towards Delhi now. It's the capital of Rajasthan, so definitely it's like a fantastic place. Morning is very pleasant. So we just reached Alwar, and Alwar is like a junction where the line goes to Mathura also, and Alwar is a big city in Rajasthan. I think it is very famous for one of its palace which has marbles and other stuff. So we reached here actually 13 minutes, or I should say around like roughly 15 minutes before time. So that's really very interesting, like almost right from Ahmedabad we are reaching every station before time. We depart sharp on time from our very last stop in Rajasthan because after this Rewari is in Haryana. So Rewari is actually in Haryana, and it is also very important because there are quite a few industrial aspects related to this particular place. And it's quite close to Delhi, not too far away. So from here we will be actually heading directly towards Gurgaon, which one can say like it's like a neighbor of Delhi itself. Even though like it falls in Haryana, but still it's in Delhi. It's adjacent to Delhi. People travel daily by their car, train, buses, so that's not a big deal. I think even the metro is over there. So the train will be halting like for 5 minutes, whatever as the schedule, but since it has arrived before time, so it will be like reaching, waiting for a longer period. We departed sharp on time from Rewari Junction, and the next stop is the very famous Gurgaon, and that's also in Haryana. So we reached Gurgaon, and we are like just a couple of minutes late, and this is actually like you can say, as I said earlier, the neighbor of Delhi, and connectivity to Delhi from here is not difficult. This train actually is very good for people living in Delhi or north of Delhi or in Gurgaon, and that is why this train stops over here. It is not a big halt of means just 2 minutes. So let's see when it departs. It arrived here around like 10:30. So we just left Delhi Kent, the penultimate station before Delhi Sarai Rohilla, and the train is 10 minutes late finally. So after a lot of before time, finally it's a bit late. So I hope you liked the video, and if you have any questions regarding this journey, feel free to ask me through the comment section. We reached Delhi Sarai Rohilla station marginally late. I'm also on Instagram with the same channel name handle, that is Cheers to Journey. Follow me for live updates. Thanks a lot for watching. Be safe, travel safe, and see you in the next vlog.